Well, it's Christmas Eve here at the farm. Belly, our little family appears all to be coming down with COVID, so that's a bit of a bummer. So I'm here alone today. It's beautiful weather here, very dry now. Even if we got rain, I don't think it would do much to the grass just at the moment. It's kind of at the end of its life cycle now, where it's going to seed, and it is due to rain here this afternoon actually, and most of the coming week. I think we will get some plums this year. The birds seem to have not attacked the tree quite to the extent that they normally would. It's good rain actually. So I've managed to get half a bucket or so of plums off this tree here. Most of them are fairly ripe, although if I could have left them on the tree for a bit longer, I probably would have, but by next week the birds will have taken them for sure, and I've left some on the tree for that very purpose. This little tree, they haven't ripened up yet, but it's pretty laden with them. And again, it will just depend on sort of timing and when we can get here. Not too much bothered by it. Beautiful lilies, tiger lilies, just regrown from last year. And another of Brendan's lilies. Again, just has come up of its own accord. There are actually quite a few of these, but I don't think I remembered to take any footage of them. But spectacular. Beautiful verbascum flower spike. I think this little oak tree here, it's an English oak, is becoming a testament to the power of adversity. A few weeks ago it was flattened by a very large limb which fell from this tree. Came down and basically bent it over to the ground. It was looking pretty sorry for itself. But in the weeks since, not only has it put on a bit of growth, it's looking remarkably well. It seems to have just rebounded really strongly. It's been here since 2017, I think, either 2017 or 2018, and like many things that we put here, was scarcely more than a twig then. It's been eaten by sheep a couple of times and various other things, but this is the best it's ever looked. It's probably 1.20 meters, I suppose. I half expect to come out and see that something, a rabbit or a kangaroo or a wallaby or something has come out and feasted on it. It's looking so good. But so be it. The Lombardis that I put in, that I took from the creek and put in during the autumn, both doing okay. And with a bit of rain like we've just had, just keeps them going until they can establish good tap roots into the soil and access the no doubt fairly vast quantities of water that are under the ground here. Elm's doing great, and there's a little pin oak over the far side, which really is not the right spot for it. Really struggles in the very hot afternoon sun, just singes the leaves and they all drop off, but so far we haven't had any such sun this year, so it's doing okay. 2 cherry trees, doing all right. No fruit. I expect it, if they formed fruit, I expect it's been taken already. And this is the other little oak, which is a French oak or holm oak, planted at the same time as the English oak. It's always done a bit better, but presently is being outdone by the English oak. They are both inoculated with black truffle, so it's possible that truffle is growing around the roots of each of the 2 oak trees. And that's a little cherry that I put in during the autumn this year, really just to be a pollinator for those other 2 cherries, because I don't think they're not self-fertile, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know what pollinator they need, but we'll see. This is a Nashi pear, which was planted on my birthday during COVID, 2021 perhaps, and this year it is doing very well. It's obviously hit a sort of source of water, and it did fruit last year, but I took the fruit off. It hasn't fruited this year, which is perhaps why it's looking so green and lush, and has put on growth. My thoughts were to move it during next autumn, but maybe not. Maybe it does actually like it here. And that's a picture of health, those leaves. Couldn't want better than that. And actually there is one little fruit right at the top. And this claret ash here, I think I will move that in the autumn. That just hasn't done very well. Quite small, but and could do with a little bit more ripening, but still soft. They have a very sweet red yellow flesh. I think this is a Santa Rosa plum, which is a Japanese plum, or it might be Mariposa. I could be wrong. That's Christmas Eve done. The rain has cleared for now. There'll be more. I will go back to Melbourne. Maybe spend a few days here over the Christmas New Year break. Should be nice. Sun's out now. I still don't have a good handle on who watches the channel. One video spiked to almost 100,000 views, and that has contributed to about 360 subscribers, 350 perhaps. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I send you my very best wishes. And if you celebrate Christmas, I wish you a very happy one. And in any event, health and wellness as we round out the end of 2023. Hello, Chuck. You good? As always, there's something about the farm that you'd like to see. You can let me know in the comments. I don't know that I'll be able to answer your questions or do much about it, but if I can, I will. Good boy. Would you like a plum, Chuck? like a plum. Pearly. Old Mum looks a bit tired there, doesn't she? She normally sheds her wool, her hair, really well, but this year she hasn't. They are together. I think that's probably all that matters to them for Christmas. And they're all looking good. All fat, healthy. No aches or pains or limps or bumps. They really need to get better at shedding. Well, some of them do anyway. But apart from that, they look great. Okay, happy Christmas everyone.